What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to review Tinder Platinum and definitively break down whether it's worth the extra money or not. So when evaluating Tinder Platinum, we have to really compare it to something comparable, which is going to be Tinder Gold. If you haven't already, make sure to check out my Tinder Gold review video. But to save you guys some time, the short and dirty version is, yes, Tinder Gold is absolutely worth it for the vast majority of guys. And the main reason I gave in that video is that in addition to all the other little features you get, Tinder Gold shows you every time a girl swipes right on you. And this is a big advantage. First of all, it saves you a shitload of time because you don't have to just like fucking swipe around. And secondly, you get to strike while the iron is hot. So when a girl likes you, you get to know right away. Instead of with a regular free version of Tinder or Tinder Plus, you might not match with her for days or weeks. And by that point, she's already hooked up with another guy and is maybe taken or just no longer interested. So yes, Tinder Gold is absolutely worth it. The question is Tinder Platinum worth paying the extra whopping $10 a month for to upgrade? So there's two big features that you get with Tinder Platinum that you don't get with Tinder Gold. So you get all the stuff you get with Tinder Gold and two things. The first is the ability to attach a message to a super like that you sent. And this may sound like something that who gives a fuck, but it's actually, I would say, somewhat substantial. This is the same way that Hinge works. On Hinge, when you like a girl's picture, you get to send her an opener, or you can just send her a like. But if you send the opener, your chance of matching with her are going to be, noticeably higher. So let's take a look at this chick, right? Hot girl, probably gets a lot of messages, probably gets a lot of super likes. And we can send her a creative, let's just say, opener. That's going to give us much more chances of matching with her. So here she's hugging that turtle. So we might say something like, I remember my spelling is atrocious, when you used to hug me like that. Used to. Ooh, yeah, what's going on here? To hug me like this, like that. Bam. Witty opener. I mean, obviously, if she doesn't find you attractive, you're not going to match with her, but this does give you a noticeable increase, I think, in matching. Tinder says that you're 25% more likely to match with a girl when you send her an opener, but I actually think that 25% takes into account all the bad openers that guys use. And if you actually run good text game, and for that, check out my Tinder openers that actually work video, your odds go up to maybe 30 or even 40%. So I do think this is a substantial feature. The downside is that you only get 5 free super likes a day. So basically you get five openers, before matching a day. Again, I would say somewhat worth it, but not the biggest deal ever. The second big advantage you get with Tinder Platinum, and I think this is much more substantial, is the fact that you get prioritized in a girl's like deck, which is a fancy way of saying that you get a boost in the algorithm. So let's just say Tinder decides that your SEO score is a 7.5. If you pay for Tinder Platinum, you basically get bumped up to an 8 or an 8.5. So we actually asked a lot of guys in our mastermind group who have Tinder Platinum to evaluate whether it was worth upgrading from Tinder Gold for. We had dozens and dozens of guys, and the overwhelming answer was yes. Yes, guys were saying they do get noticeably more matches. Now, when we say noticeably, we don't mean 5x or 10x. We mean 20%, 30%, maybe 40, 50%, but it's going to be in that range. You're not going to go from getting 2 matches a day to getting 200 matches a day, but you might go from getting 5 matches a day to getting 8 or 10 matches a day, which again is going to be useful. I think it is important to mention though that there were a few detractors. So I would say 90% of guys felt that Tinder Platinum was worth it. Something like 10% of guys were like, you know what, it wasn't worth it. They either felt like they got less matches or the same amount of matches. So there were some detractors. The overwhelming conclusion was yes, it was worth it. Another important thing to mention, some guys felt that if they went to Tinder Platinum and then they downgraded back down to Tinder Gold, that they got penalized and they were getting less matches, now than they were before they upgraded Tinder Platinum. And if you think about this logically, it makes sense because the way Tinder thinks is like, okay, this guy has the money to go up to Platinum and now he's gone back down to Gold, so we're going to punish him a little bit, so he goes back up to Platinum. It's the same thing Tinder does with Boost, right? When you buy a Boost, it gives you temporarily an increase in matches, but then it brings you down to a lower baseline for some period of of time so that you buy another boost. So this is not proven, but it does make sense if you think about it. I think there's enough accounts to support this theory. So my advice is that if you're going to go up to Tinder Platinum, stick with it. Don't just go Tinder Platinum for 1 month and then back down Tinder Gold. It is only $10 extra a month, and we have already established Tinder Gold is worth it. And the overwhelming conclusion a lot of guys feel is that Tinder Platinum is worth the extra $10 a month. All right, hopefully you guys found this review video valuable. Show us some love by smashing the like button, hitting subscribe, and clicking that bell for notification. Also, let us know in the comments below if you have Tinder Platinum, whether it was worth the extra whopping $10 a month. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.